you get a quick copy?
Well, you know, you've heard of special delivery mail?
Right.
Well, I have royal delivery mail. When it absolutely positively has to be there before anybody else gets there. That's when I get it. Wait a minute. Look at this magazine. There's a story about Duke the Dumpster Grossi. Let me get rid of that right there.
Hey, why'd you tear it? That's a perfectly good copy of the magazine. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, there's Shawn Michaels. And, of course, not far behind, the 7-footer, the Intercontinental Champion, Diesel. You know, a lot of people speculate that Diesel could have well, at the King of the Ring, become the WWF Champion.
Speculate? What do you mean they speculate?
Well, if it hadn't been for Jim the Anvil Neidhart, a lot of people say that Diesel would have been the WWF champion, but I really believe in Bret Hart. I believe that Bret would have kicked out of the jackknife.
You gotta be kidding me. Bret Hart ought to be down on his hands and knees, thanking, I mean, absolutely just kissing the feet of Jim the Anvil Neidhart, because if he hadn't have been there to interfere in that match, that man right there, Diesel, would be the WWF champion.
Well, there's, as I said, that's your opinion, and quite frankly, the opinion of others. But I wonder what kind of attitude, what kind of rapport that Diesel and Michaels have with the King of Hearts and Jim the Anvil Neidhart.
Well, I'm sure they're a little bit upset with him. But look at this guy, look at this.
Chris Kanyon is just being dominated by this seemingly indestructible force. The Intercontinental Champion. Wow, what an elbow right to the head. He mauls you. He comes right at you.
That's what I like about the guy. No nonsense.
Absolutely not. Nothing fancy. But he is a very, very aggressive, wow, athlete. Right over the top rope went Kanyon.
Did you say nothing fancy?
Nothing fancy.
Don't let him hear you say that.
He looks like a pretty no-nonsense guy to me. Oh, there's a cheap shot by Michaels. There was no reason for that whatsoever.
He's helping him in the ring, and the kid didn't appreciate it.
Well, that was a blatant cheap shot by that conceited young man.
He's cool.
Uh-oh. High impact. Side slam by the Intercontinental Champion, who still has a problem with the former champion, Razor Ramon, that's for sure. And somewhere down the line, those two men are going to meet and settle that situation once and for all.
Oh, wait a minute, Ross. You know, you'd be a lot better off if your mind worked as fast as your mouth. He has no problem with Razor Ramon. Look at this!
And that's snake eyes.
That's what Razor Ramon will get, and it'll be no problem for Diesel.
Well, I think when they meet, it's going to be a physical matchup. It's going to be a tough one-on-one encounter. And Diesel is, have you ever seen him more aggressive?
I believe he is a little bit upset.
Another line of work if I were you, you know what I'm saying? It just ain't worth it.
Well, some employment advice from Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, I think this kid ought to seek a future in the wonderful world of fast foods. What do you think?
What do you say, fast foods?
Well, I just happened to look down at your...
Hey.
What?
Not too personal now. Come on.
Look at this.
Oh, gosh. That huge foot right to the face. And the Intercontinental Champion has been just about as physically dominant here as you can get, much to the delight of that young man. Well, I think Razor Ramon has what it takes to become the Intercontinental Champion once again.
Watch this.
But not if he is subjected to the jackknife.
Did you say this is over?
I think you're right. I hate to agree with you.
Look at Shawn.
Man, that's
Count of 6.
emphatically over.
That's a real high five right there.
He is one awesome athlete. And I know the Intercontinental Championship is prestigious, but why would even Razor Ramon right now want to cross paths with Diesel? It may be a bad mistake for the bad guy.
It would be bad timing, to say the least. The move Diesel is in right now, nobody wants to be in the squared circle with him.
He is as bad as they come.
I don't think there's any doubt in anyone's mind now, DiBiase, that all ties have been severed between Adam Bomb and Harvey Whippleman. I'm looking forward to seeing Adam Bomb meeting martial arts expert Kwang in the near future to hopefully settle the score with him.
Well, there's no doubt in my mind, or your mind, or anybody else's mind, that somewhere down the road, these two will meet again. And I'm looking forward to it, too, because Adam Bomb is going to end up going off like a firecracker when he climbs in the ring with this martial arts expert.
Yeah, he's going to explode right in the face of Harvey Whippleman and Kwang. In my opinion, DiBiase, Harvey Whippleman has been holding back Adam Bomb for too long now. But Adam Bomb came on to scene here at the WWF like a house of fire, and then he sort of fizzled. And if you ask me, it was all because he was under the tutelage of Harvey Whippleman.
Yeah, well.
And now all those shackles have been cast aside, and I see big things for Adam Bomb.
You would.
What are you laughing at?
What am I laughing at, Lane? I'll tell you what. You don't see the picture here. Now that Adam Bomb, or the little firecracker that he is gone, he's out of the picture, Harvey Whippleman can concentrate entirely on one man, his man right here, Kwang, the martial arts expert. I would look for Kwang to start rising fast now in the World Wrestling Federation.
Wow! Did you see that kick?
Yes, I did.
Tremendous hook kick by Kwang.
Oh, did you see that?
Well, that is that mysterious mist.
Then a little more. How would you like some of that in the face?
Maybe we should put the super sleuth Leslie Nielsen on this case to find out the mystery of that mist.
Well, I'm sure he could figure that out, too.
Well, if anybody could, he certainly could. Of course, he's busy right now with this Undertaker situation.
You know, again, I have to reiterate, there is no mystery as far as...
Oh, no, did you see that?
Wow.
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 Oh, that was unbelievable. I want to see that again. That was some kind of martial arts move.
Well, here it comes.
Here's our exclusive double feature. Check it out on the left, that big hook kicking outside. Kwang still with those knife-edge chops. He is all over Chris Kanyon this week.
Like I said, Harvey Whippleman concentrating on Kwang alone now. We're going to see him rising fast in the World Wrestling Federation.
Well, I think we're going to see Adam Bomb rising even quicker.
Back to The Undertaker. There is no mystery as far as The Undertaker is concerned. He belongs to the $1 Million Man. What Leslie Nielsen is trying to find out is whatever it is Paul Bear has dug up and is bringing to SummerSlam.
Wow, that was a clothesline and a half there by Kwang. Got a cover.
Oh, man after my own heart. That's it. Pull him up. Punish him a little more. You got to let him know not to ever come back for more.
I think Chris Kanyon knows that after that hook kick in the corner. He's more than aware of that fact. Kanyon being fired off now. Ducks under. Look at this. Could be. No. I thought for a second it could be an offense.
What a shot. Did you see that?
Horrific impact on that kick. Adam Press, I hope this is it.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Thank goodness.
Adam Bomb, do you see what you have?
Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, premiering October 23 here on the USA Network. Sunday afternoon, 12 noon Eastern Time. It's the Action Zone. More action than ever before. And speaking of action, here they come, the Tag Team Champions.
And these guys are burning them up.
Yes, they are. Matter of fact, so much so that apparently one of the head shrinkers, I believe it's called it quits. We're not certain. We're going to try and get to the bottom of that before we go off the air. Nonetheless, the last several days, Samu has been a no-show, and Diesel and Shawn Michaels are taking credit for it. We'll find out about that a little bit later on. Here we go.
And that's really incredibly shocking news because it's not easy to take out one of the head shrinkers.
Wherever you see the Tag Team Champions, you're going to see fireworks for sure. We are live, ladies and gentlemen, from Utica, New York, the site of Monday Night Raw. Shawn Michaels and the 7-foot Diesels ready to lock up with Chris Kanyon and Bob Starr. And Michael's sporting a little facial hair there. Look at this. This guy is full of himself.
Shows he's got more than one dimension. He's got two.
Kanyon taking the shoulder block, and from the far side, Michaels leapfrog from the near side. Now with an elbow. Oh my goodness, he's so quick.
Canyon's good, but he's still Grand Canyon.
Shawn Michaels. Well, Kanyon scoops him up and lets him have it again. Michaels having fun in there, but I would doubt very seriously that as this heart attack tour continues, I would doubt very seriously that Michaels and Diesel are going to have fun with the head triggers. Oh my!
This right here is Big Daddy Cool, and he's practically a one-man tag team champion all by himself. Don't tell Shawn Michaels I said that. Or go ahead and tell him.
Kanyon is having big problems here, as anyone would, in there against this awesome powerhouse Diesel. Oh, look at that. The head of Kanyon just bobbing almost off his shoulders. Back out to the middle of the ring now. What's going to happen? By the way, speaking of Shawn Michaels, as we were earlier on, Michaels, of course, hailing from San Antonio, Texas, which incidentally is going to be the site of the WWF Survivor Series, live from San Antonio, Texas. The Freeman Coliseum, the site, Thanksgiving Eve, and tickets go on sale in San Antonio this coming Saturday.
This is what happens when you run into a Diesel full force.
I see.
Not good.
No. I believe our first look at Bob Starr, who's probably anything but that at this juncture. And Michael scoops up Starr and lets him have it.
This might be
Nice
our
body
last
slam.
look at Bart Starr right now.
Way up above and down on the solar plexus area.
Yeah, I recognize that elbow, you know?
I think you do. And, uh-oh, here we go. Snap suplex, no. He holds him up there, lets the blood rush down, and the impact is all the greater. Imagine next week, the British Bulldog against the Anvil. Jim the Anvil Neidhart. What a matchup that's going to be, plus a tremendous tag team matchup with four of the greatest competitors, women competitors in the WWF today. All of that and more next week here on Monday Night Raw.
I'm looking forward to the girls' match, that cat fight.
Oh my, it should be a great one. And Bob Starr certainly will feel the effect of that. The 7-foot Diesel along with Shawn Michaels. Can they be defeated for the title? There was some conjecture about whether or not they were going to have some dissension among them. Of course, everyone remembers it was SummerSlam, and it was Michaels who nailed his tag team partner Diesel right flush on the jaw, knocked him out, and that's the way Razor Ramon became the Intercontinental Champion. Many thought that there was so much dissension there that Diesel, well, wait a minute, look at that! Oh, just might jackknife Shawn Michaels as he just did Starr.
Yeah, but Shawn Michaels did some fast talking, no doubt, and got Diesel under control again.
Well, if you recall,
Two runs.
Easy 3 count.
You knew the jackknife did it.
Here are your winners.
They're not good, they're real good.
Tag team champion, Diesel and Shawn Michaels.
And that's what it's all about. The Tag Team Championship.
Oh, welcome back, everyone, and here they come, the Smoking Guns, Billy and Bart. Well, what about King Kong? Why does he even bother to come back? I was doing great without you. Yeah. You're here to gloat, right? Exactly. King Kong Monday was looking great. You know it, Monsoon. Yeah, looking great against Miguel Rosado. What kind of competition is that? Oh, well, don't worry. Competition's on its way. Oh, yeah? That's right. They'll soon be gold in the corporation. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah. Well, perhaps there'll be some gold around the waist of Smoking Guns if they get an opportunity to meet Shawn Michaels and Big Daddy Cool. I wouldn't hold your breath. You saw what they did to the Heavenly Bodies, didn't you? What are you talking about? Well, clip their wings, right? Certainly. Well, they got their hats smashed for it, didn't they? Big deal. Yeah. Well, that's who they better worry about right now is the Heavenly Bodies, because they are in a collision course with the Heavenly Bodies, and James E. Cornette does get even, believe me. Well, I think Shawn, you better turn the lights up to bright, put on the high beams in the Heartbreak Hotel, because you're going to have to be burning that midnight oil.
Captain Lou certainly is taking care of that. He's thrown a real curveball at Shawn Michaels and Diesel because he's added a distant cousin, Sione his name is, to the team of the head shrinkers.
See who?
Sione.
Oh, I never heard of him.
Well, open your ears.
Yeah.
Put a Q-tip in there once in a while. Sione, yeah. Look at this. Irish whip. Hard into the corner, but whoa. Nice hip lock coming out of there by Barry Horowitz. And an arm drag as well.
Well, regardless of what Captain Lou comes up with, Shawn Michaels and Diesel are one hard team to beat. You've got that awesome power of Diesel and the smarts and cunning of Shawn Michaels, and you put them both together, hey, you've got the World Wrestling Federation.
Oh, look at that.
Champion.
What a move by Barry Horowitz. He almost got him.
Almost doesn't count here.
No, certainly doesn't. Unloading here in the corner right now. Horowitz on the... Oh, nice reversal here. Slingshot in and whoa. What a hip lock coming out of there. And a nice arm drag. Oh, power slam. Well, you know, we saw what's gone down between Smoking Guns and the Heavenly Body. James E. Cornette claiming that he's going to once and for all put the lights out. Well, the Winged Wonders are here.
You know, the Smoking Guns would do well to take a lesson from those gunfighters in the Old West. Because no matter how fast they were, there was always somebody faster. Well, the Heavenly Bodies are faster and stronger. And Smoking Guns, they're going to send you on a one-way flight to Boot Hill.
I like it.
You like it?
I like it. Hey, did you notice the new wings?
I certainly did.
Yes, indeed.
Wonder who paid for those. Oh, put his head down. Cannot do that.
You never know, I might have made a
It
donation.
wouldn't surprise me. You've been lining the pockets of everybody.
You're just jealous. I haven't given you anything.
No, you haven't.
Oh, I did bring you something, Monsoon.
Oh, yeah, but it was rancid.
Chicken wings.
It was spoiled.
Here.
Oh, look at this.
Right here.
Oh, moonsault off the top, but nobody home. Chris Kanyon almost did it there. What an upset victory that would have been. Gut wrench here. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Setting him up. This is what it's all about, DiBiase. This is the kind of continuity you need if you want to become WWF Tag Champs.
Well, you know what? It looks like they've handled Barry Horowitz and Chris Kanyon, but they've got to do a lot better than this if they think they're going to become World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champions. I mean, Diesel, Shawn Michaels, they've still got the Heavenly Bodies to get by.
Well, I'm sure, you know, everybody has a bad time once in a while inside the square circle. Even you, DiBiase. Right now, though, folks, we're going to take you to last Monday Night Raw. Self-professed King Jerry Lawler, surprise for Ding.
Faction, and we have a guest ring announcer.
Oh, not again. Special guest ring announcer.
Oh, look at that
from
pair.
Hopewell Junction, New
Look at
York, Mario
The pair.
Marioni.
Mario Macaroni.
All right, in this contest is scheduled for one fall.
Like this chin so much he's added another one.
From Sunnyside, New York, weighing at 237 pounds, Chris Kanyon.
Chris Kanyon.
His opponent
Oh, no. And here we go.
is Minnesota, weighing at 212 pounds, the 1, 2, 3 kid.
A 1, 2, 3 kid. Squaring off against Chris Kanyon. Nice job done, by the way, by our guest ring announcer, Mario. Mario, what's his name? Mario Mariani, I believe it was.
Yeah, go stick a feather in your hat and call it whatever his name is.
You know, you can't be nice to anyone, can you?
Look at this kid here.
I'd like to see Bob back in the fly a cross-faced chicken wing on you.
Oh, no. I'd like to see him get it on the 1, 2, 3 kid, though. Whoop, hey.
And the kid backing Kanyon to the corner. You know, I'd like to see that match. Actually, that'd be a great match.
What's that?
The 1, 2, 3 kid, unquestionably part of the new WWF generation against Bob Backlund.
I thought you liked the 1, 2, 3 kid.
I do. Kanyon now with a standing side headlock.
Why would you want to see his career ended and cut short?
I don't know that that would necessarily be the case. And a tackle there. Down goes the kid.
There you go. Look at this Kanyon. I like him.
And unquestionably, the 1, 2, 3 kid outweighed, generally speaking, out-muscled by many of the WWF competitors out today.
I know. I was going to say, don't tell the kid, but somebody put toothpicks where his legs were supposed to be.
Oh, you're right. And down goes the 1, 2, 3 kid.
Look at this guy.
Extremely resourceful.
Hey, that guy sort of reminds me of Razor Ramon.
Who's this?
This Kanyon guy.
Oh, really? In what respect?
Well, he likes to use a toothpick on his teeth there, and I think that's why he got this match with the 1, 2, 3 kid. Reminds him of a toothpick.
Look at this. Right now, Kanyon is all over the 1, 2, 3 kid.
Yeah.
Sets him up now to the far side. Oh, missing with a round out, and the kid. Oh, the kid with a slide. Look out! The kick to the. Look at that maneuver. Unbelievable. And that's how the kid evens the score out, even when he doesn't have a size or a strength advantage. Look at that maneuver. Unbelievable. Let's go back, take another look now, ladies and gentlemen, the double feature. On the left side of the screen, you'll see what we just saw.
I want to take a look at what's going on right now, McMahon.
1, 2, 3 kid now.
He's still using those feet. Oh, he kicked him right in the mouth again.
Unbelievable maneuver.
McMahon, let me tell him what's going on right now.
Would you please? Now we have to get this straight. All right, now to the buckle. Kanyon. 1, 2, 3. Oh, my goodness, the kid ran into it. Now look at this.
Hey!
High-risk maneuver. It's Chris Kanyon on the top end. Nobody home. And a smile on the kid's face. Now the kid to the outside.
A smile on that pimply face, kid's face.
1, 2, 3, kid on the top rope. Kanyon stays. Kanyon spins and a flying drop kick from way up above. A cover. Is that enough? 2, and yes, it is. 1, 2, 3, kid victorious. And standing by, King Kong Bundy in action. Plus Native American Tatanka, the British Bulldog, and a Heartbreak Hotel. Stay with us.
This contest is scheduled for one fall. Coming down the aisle with the $1 Million Man.
And yes, there he is, Ted DiBiase, ladies and gentlemen, leading the money trail all the way to this Wednesday night. Yes, Vince, Wednesday night, the Survivor Series. Ted DiBiase and Jim Cornette present the $1 Million teams. Tatanka, Bam Bam Bigelow, King Kong Bundy, and the Heavenly Bodies square off against the team of Guts and Glory.
Guts and Glory, and it's going to be glorious when we beat their guts out because we're following that greenback road, and the Heavenly Bodies are making a ton of money at the hands of the $1 Million Man to be the designated hitters with the smoking guns.
It's tag team elimination at its best, ladies and gentlemen. The Survivor Series this Wednesday. We're ready for action. We're back. Yes, indeed, ready for single competition, ladies and gentlemen, and still no word as to whether or not we are going to have our feature matchup, Raise Your Own. That's what it's all about as far as Ted DiBiase is concerned. We may have still, we're not sure whether...
No, we're not going to have it. Razor Ramon is finished. The Teamsters have their teamwork together. They had some problems yesterday, but they mounted a full rear assault, like I said, against Razor Ramon, and the bad guy is a grease spot.
Yes, indeed. What problems, indeed, the Teamsters had, because many of you yesterday tuned in to the Action Zone. It was one-on-one, Double J against Spot 2. The Anvil comes out to help out Double J along with the King of Hearts, and what happens? The Anvil causes Double J to lose the match, and there is dissension, I believe, still among the ranks.
No, because Diesel came out, he made peace between the two warring factions. It was just a minor miscue, and the Teamsters proved at the top of the program they've got their teamwork together for Wednesday night at the Survivor Series.
And again, we await word as to whether or not Razor, ladies and gentlemen, will be able to conduct his matchup with Diesel Big Daddy Cool later on. A series of elbows by Native American Tatanka, who certainly is not representative of Native Americans in the past. Remember the first Thanksgiving?
No, I don't remember it, Vince, but Lord Al Hayes might.
Well, I'm talking about the spirit of it.
Oh, the spirit of it, sure, yeah. Those Native Americans, they gave their bounty to the settlers, the newcomers to this country, but they didn't wash the dishes afterwards. Those Pilgrims didn't, because John Smith was too busy chasing Pocahontas around. That's why Tatanka's mad, and he's not sharing nothing with nobody but the $1 Million team.
Coming off the rope now in a clothesline. Oh, my goodness, what a clothesline. Tatanka really taking it to Chris Kanyon.
He's down in the valley right now, and Tatanka is moving on. You know, DiBiase was great last week on commentary. As a matter of fact, he's the only person I'd rather listen to than me. Do you realize that?
Ted DiBiase, of course, thinking his money can buy anyone. Aldo Montoya made his debut right here on Monday Night Raw last week, and when he did, Ted DiBiase was so impressed he went up to buy him, and the kid rejected him, and why not?
Man of war, I can't believe this. The guy, offers like that don't come every day. The guy's ship came in, he was standing at the bus station. I wonder if that mask is made out of rich Corinthian leather.
I'm not so sure about that. Kanyon to the buckle. And look at this, Tatanka is really taking it to Kanyon down to the canvas. By the way, there's a gentleman in the news from Somerville, Massachusetts. Obviously of Portuguese descent. He vows not to eat. He's going on a hunger strike until his local cable system
gives him a 24-hour Portuguese cable channel for free.
I tell you what, they ought to rename that guy Starvin' Marvin. He's not going to eat for a while because how big is Portugal? It's not that big a country. You could give everybody a 30-minute show of their own. You still wouldn't fill 24 hours.
Speaking of cable television, of course, ladies and gentlemen, yes, indeed, it's pay-per-view at its best. Pay-per-view, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Survivor Series this Wednesday night. Kanyon off the rope, yes!
He got it!
1, 2, and near fall there by Chris Kanyon.
Oh.
Now hammering away on Native American Tatanka.
This guy's gone out of his mind.
And reversal now to the buckle again, coming out in. Look at this. Oh, yes, from behind. 1, 2, almost a count of 3, and Tatanka has now pouring it on Chris Kanyon after that burst of an assault there by Kanyon. Tatanka sets up Kanyon, comes off down, back body drop now, over the hip, nicely done, 2, and almost a count of 3 again.
This guy's going for the upset of the year, the reverse crucifix, the sunset flip, but finally, Tatanka stops him with the clothesline. Oh, I was starting to get worried.
Native American Tatanka, ladies and gentlemen, joining other team members of the $1 Million Team. This Wednesday night, we mentioned earlier, tag team elimination, the name of the game at the Survivor Series, back body drop.
Oh, I can hardly wait to see Tatanka with the rest of the $1 Million Team. I like to have a guy like that on my side. And the only way you're going to see it is on pay-per-view Wednesday night because I just heard San Antonio is sold out.
Indeed has been for some time, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, we invite you to join us. Look at this scoop and a slam. Native American Tatanka teaming up last weekend with Bam Bam Bigelow against the Smoking Guns. That match wound up in a melee, but this one's not going to. It looks like Tatanka from the top.
He got him with that tomahawk chop, and brother, he has turned Chris Kanyon's lights out.
The Smoking Guns, by the way, just last night, ladies and gentlemen, the Smoking Guns, how about this? Victorious over the Heavenly Bodies. That, I believe, is a prelude to the Survivor Series.
They cheated. And the sun was in our eyes.
Sun was in your eyes.
Sun was in our eyes.
Of 2 and 3. So Tatanka, ladies and gentlemen, not surprisingly, victorious here. Nonetheless, Chris Kanyon certainly had his moments in the matchup.
He gave it a go, but I guarantee you one thing, he came up short, and so will Guts and Glory Wednesday night. Luger, Bomb, Mabel, and the Smoking Guns. I wouldn't be you for anything. Look at that face.
That expression certainly does not exude the spirit of Thanksgiving.
Hey, I'll tell you what, my great-great-great-grandfather, he didn't come over on the Mayflower, he came over on the companionship, the Wallflower, Ulysses Augustus Cornett.
We'll be back with Adam Bomb, a team member of Guts and Glory, in 30 seconds.
Ladies and gentlemen,
welcome back, everyone, to more WWF action. We have a guest ring announcer. Here we go.
Daigle.
All right, Chris Daigle.
Ooh. Quick call, Allstate. I think I found an accident.
Introducing
what happened?
Did you see her?
weighing 227 pounds, the King of Hearts, Owen Hart.
Doing a very good job, Chris Daigle. And yes, there he is, the King of Hearts.
Hey, there's a kingly wave.
I bet you taught him that, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Chris Kanyon to meet the King of Hearts, Owen. And I think there is no question Owen Hart can be considered the most despicable, contemptible, abhorrent excuse for a king, much less a son, of anyone in any family. I mean, what he did to his mom and dad, he's treacherous.
I loved it, McMahon.
I mean, you talk about he's a traitor to his own family, tricking his parents into throwing the towel in on Brett.
You think that was a trick?
I think it was a trick. It was Academy Award performance, I can tell you that. He actually tricked his own parents into throwing in the towel. Unbelievable. His selfishness certainly knows no bounds. We found that out at the Survivor Series. Chris Kanyon in the clutches of the King of Hearts, Owen, at the moment. Come on, Owen. I mean, Owen Hart had an opportunity, many an opportunity, to take the title from his brother Brett. Brett graciously gave him those chances. And what does Owen do? I mean, what kind of pleasure does Owen get from hurting his own brother Brett by taking the title from him with, of course, the assistance of the cross-faced chicken wing of back.
Well, that goes without saying what kind of pleasure, because after all of this time of Bret the Hitman Hart throwing that belt in Owen's face, saying, look at this, I'm the champion and you're not. Huh?
He never did that, and you know it.
Owen told me he did.
Yeah, right. Owen Hart, ladies and gentlemen.
Look at this.
Take nothing away from his technical skills. And Unquestionably, we all are looking forward, ladies and gentlemen, to a brand new year. Because that means that the Hitman Bret Hart is going to be back in action. Oh, that spells trouble for Owen in a no-holds-barred match.
So you think sometime in January the Hitman will be back, right?
I know he is.
Let me ask you this. You think Helen Hart will still be around in January?
That's not funny.
Well, you know...
Over the hill, wait a minute, nicely done. Kanyon coming up in. No, nobody home there.
At Helen's age, she don't even buy green bananas. But I hope she is there to see it, because I think then she'll see, finally, Owen get his just desserts.
And Owen down across Chris Kanyon. Oh, look at this, right on his face. And what do you think Stu and Helen are going to be thinking of Owen as we approach the holiday season? I mean, look at him argue with the official. Are they going to allow Owen on the family gatherings this Christmas? I mean, what would you think?
I don't think he was invited last year.
Oh, come on. It might be the sharpshooter versus the sharpshooter in that no-holds-barred match when the Hitman Bret Hart returns to action the first of the year. Although you have to wonder whether or not the Hitman will be back at full capacity. He may be a little too anxious to get back into the ring. And due to Owen, what he never did, look at this, what he never did before. And what Kanyon is doing. Chris Kanyon, high-risk maneuver in. No one there either. Uh-oh, but look at this. Ever seizing the opportunity. Yes, the opportunist. Look at this from the top rope. Owen on in. A drop kick squarely into the chest. Oh, he's finished, is he?
Just like Bret.
And here we go. Here we go. The sharpshooter. Owen Hart applying the sharpshooter a hold. Obviously, he learned from his brother Bret Hart, and he may learn a thing or two after the first of the year, too.
Owen Hart.
Thank you very much, our guest ring announcer, Christine Daigle. Owen Hart on his way to single competition, by the way. This Sunday on the Action Zone, Owen Hart is going to square off against the man made in the USA, Lex Luger.
All right, I can't wait to see that.
Let's go back and take another look here.
Yeah, just think, McMahon. Can you imagine seeing the King of Hearts doing that to Lex Luger and then applying the sharpshooter on the man made in the USA? Oh, that'll be great.
Well, we'll find out this Sunday. Notwithstanding Owen's opportunity to team up with Jim the Anvil Neidhart, his brother-in-law, in the Tag Team Championship Tournament.
It is indeed time for Aldo Montoya, the Portuguese man of war.
How about Henry Godwin? I can't wait till he makes his challenge.
I'll tell you what, you could have Henry Godwin. I'll take Pamela Anderson. How's that?
Yeah. Well, you want to know which one you're more likely to get? Oh, boy. You know, birds of a feather flock together.
Take a look at the very exciting, dynamic Portuguese man of war, Aldo Montoya, who has that big match coming up this Sunday on the Action Zone. Once again, joining forces with the 1-2-3 Kid to face the Heavenly Body.
You forgot one adjective there.
What's that?
Stupid.
Stupid? Who's stupid?
Stupid.
Heavenly Body?
The man of war.
Oh.
Can you believe that this ignorant young punk refused my offer? I mean, how ridiculous.
Can't buy everybody, DiBiase.
Yes, I can.
I know somebody who can. Oh, my shoulder block. Todd Pettengill, you tried to offer him some money.
It wasn't that ignoramus that I was interested in. It was mainly a show. I was trying to buy the show. And he was stupid.
Drop kick of beauty.
He was stupid just like this kid and not accepting my offer.
Oh, look out. Over the top and all the way down. Nice move here by Montoya.
Nice move, but he didn't do it as good as Hakushi.
I'll tell you what, let's go back and take a look at that one more time.
Do we have to?
Here it is, our double feature replay. Exclusive here in the World Wrestling Federation.
Like I said, he didn't do it as good as Hakushi.
God bless you.
No, Hakushi.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Please.
Well, you know, the Toddster turned you down. Aldo turned you down. But the Todd doesn't need your money because he's got his, hey, Scott and Todd, the new album is out, Scamorama 3.
Well, I have to admit that Scamorama 3 is a good album, but he's not making any money off of it. He's giving it all to charity.
So what's wrong with that?
He's going to need me worse than Orange County needs me to try and bail him out. He'll be filing bankruptcy.
Please, folks. Oh, look at this high vertical suplex. Nicely executed. You know what, folks? These elbows wrappers. They're in stores everywhere, so pick one up if you get a chance.
Well, do him a favor and take that nose warmer of yours over there and fill it all the way to the brim. Oh, please. That stocking you said I think that was a stocking.
Reverse chin lock here, trying to slow down the Portuguese man of war. Not a bad idea. You know, once he gets revved up, he can put you away in an elf. Beautiful shot there. Look out, clothesline finish.
Speaking of getting revved up, Bob Spark Plug Holly got too revved up. He didn't need curb finders. He needed wall finders. He crashed and burned.
That's enough. All the way up to the top turnbuckle beauty.
He melted at the Snowball Derby just like I said, Monster.
Just because the guy hit the wall, how many guys in your corporation hit the wall every day?
I know, but I'm there to bail him out.
Look at this second turnbuckle. Oh, yes. Bulldog City. Montoya can beat you in a lot of ways. There's just one.
What a waste of talent.
Well, folks, let me just put your mind at ease. The Sparky's all right after hitting the wall. He's just glancing below there.
Glancing below. They had to use the jaws of life to get him out of that car.
Stop. Oh, he's lying, folks. We'll be back in a moment with live event news. Don't you dare make a move.
We're back with more Monday Night Raw, gentlemen. Start your engines. Here he comes. The two-sport superstar, yes. Here comes Bob Spark Plug Holly.
Let's see if Bob can make it to the ring without running into the rail.
Oh, you're a riot. Unfortunately, Mr. Holly having some problems there down at, where was it, Pensacola? And
Snowball Derby.
Yeah, met the wall a little bit there, but that can happen to any race car driver. Undaunted, Bob Holly ready for next year's racing season. And now devoting more time to the WWF, Bob Holly squaring off against Chris Kanyon.
If you ask me, old Sparky's just stalled at the starting line.
Is that right, huh? I would doubt that very seriously. Bob Holly, standing side headlock. Kanyon whips him to the near side. Coming off in, on goes Mr. Kanyon. Holly, extremely quick, very agile underneath Kanyon. Oh, boot. Boot to the midsection. Setting up Kanyon, coming off now and over the hip. Nicely done.
You know, I got to tell you, Bob looked even a little more goofier than usual in that interview in King's Court.
Bob Backlund.
Yeah, Mr. Bob Backlund.
Mr. Bob Backlund.
Yeah.
Well, did you see the look on the King's face? I mean, even the King was a bit surprised by the tenacity of Bob Backlund.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I don't know. You know, today being the busiest day for U.S. Postal Services, you never know. Bob, a couple of his postal buddies, you might see him coming to, I don't know, a post office or a bell tower near you. I'm just saying, be a little wary of Bob Backlund.
What a maneuver that was by Bob Holly. A scoop and a slam. And speaking of maneuvers, yes, of course, Bob Backlund would like nothing better than to put the cross-face chicken wing on the 7-foot World Wrestling Federation champion Diesel. And of course, they're the witness everything. And whispering in Bob Backlund's ear in the corner, Shawn Michaels, and of course, that's the that's upcoming on the WWF Holiday Wish Tour. Continuing out in California next week, in Sacramento, Los Angeles, San Diego, Anaheim, San Fran. Yes, indeed. Will you witness, Shawn Michaels, the turning of the tide once again?
Well, if the Heartbreak Kid gets his wish out west, there will be a change. Bob Backlund will be once again the World Wrestling Federation champion.
And you notice Chris Kanyon mocking Bob Holly there a moment ago. And Kanyon better concentrate on the matchup. Kanyon, a cover here, a sloppy one, an easy kick out by Bob Holly.
You know, Sparky didn't have a whole lot of success in the Snowball Derby, but I hear he's trying to qualify now for the World Wrestling Federation Royal Rumble.
As a matter of fact, everyone would be attempting to qualify for the Royal Rumble, which would lead us to the question: are you, Shawn Michaels, going to enter the Royal Rumble?
Well, I'm not going to answer the question right now, but let's face it, the World Wrestling Federation can't have a pay-per-view extravaganza without the Heartbreak Kid being a major, major part of it.
I see. Well, much like Jimmy Johnson, I think there was some discussion about you continuing in the broadcast mode, wasn't there?
Oh, yeah. Well, see, the thing is, I can do everything.
You go where the money is.
Oh,
right?
yeah. I do it all, man. I write for the magazine. I do the commentary.
Wow.
I am the true superstar. I'm the man.
Multi-talented Shawn Michaels.
I couldn't have said it better, but I will. The multi-talented Shawn Michaels.
All right. Bob Holly in control at the moment over Chris Kanyon. By the way, many of you, I'm sure, tuned in yesterday during the Action Zone. How about the surprise appearance by Vinny Pazienza, the Tasmanian Devil, getting set to lock up with Roberto Durano. Oh, look at this. On the 14th of January down in Atlantic City. Oh, my, nice suplex.
That guy's got a smart mouth, you know.
Pazienza.
Yeah.
Well, smart mouth, he backs it up at least.
He ought to call himself the Spaz Maniac, if you ask me.
Uh-oh. By the way, the action zone's going to be preempted for the next couple of weeks, ladies and gentlemen, so all the more reason to catch us here on Monday Night Raw.
Oh, that's going to be a real bummer. You and Todd Pettengill. Oh! Just make sure Monday Night Raw with the Heartbreak Kid ever gets preempted.
Look at that, the 3 count. And Bob Spark Plug Holly takes it. Another victory, the checkered flag waving for Mr. Holly. And who knows, Bob just might make it to the Royal Rumble. This much.
Be thankful that the money you've got in your pocket doesn't have that kisser on it. Bell's gone. We're underway here, and now that I think about it, Ted DiBiase, of course, a former World Wrestling Federation Tag Team co-holder. So obviously these titles might mean a lot more personally to DiBiase than he would have anyone believe in. Well, I don't know. Well, it was obvious to me last Monday night on Raw. Oh, look at that slam there by Bam Bam. Last Monday night on Raw, there was a bit of dissension in the ranks as Lex Luger and the British Bulldog, Davey Boy, got a victory over Bam Bam and Tatanka, but obviously that's all been ironed out now. There's a little miscommunication there, but hey, those things happen. Got to have continuity when it comes to tag team wrestling, and oh, look at this Irish. No, you can't do that to a big guy. Put his head down. Well, right over the top. Caught in midair. Whoa. Wow. Can't make those kind of cardinal mistakes and expect to get by a team like Bam Bam and Tatanka. Of course, they'll have their hands full in the semifinal match next week. Exclusively, of course, on World Wrestling Federation Superstars, as they will be facing former World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champions, the Head Shrinkers, now under the tutelage of Captain Lou. Earlier on, we got these comments.
Ted DiBiase, Bam Bam, and Tatanka next week in the semifinals, baby. We're coming for you. Are you ready? Because we are. When you gotta be ready, baby, we're gonna take you. Because we are the best. Oh, yeah.
Well, one of those teams is gonna end up in the finals, I'm sure, at the Royal Rumble, and perhaps become the next reigning World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champions. Chris Kanyon here getting hammered right now. Oh, nice duck underneath. Got a sunset going, had the leverage, and no. Wow. Tatanka doesn't like it when he gets shown up like that. I don't blame him. Kanyon now exerting a little offense, and now immediately goes over and tags. Double slingshot coming up here. Oh, wow, right into Kisser. Well, that semifinal match next weekend, of course, exclusively on World Wrestling Federation Superstars, is going to be a blockbuster. Oh, look at this. Power slam. Caught him with the momentum coming. Nobody does that any better than Tatanka. Of course, that semifinal match next weekend is going to be a beauty. And one of those teams, obviously, going to the finals at the Royal Rumble. Well, I'm sure you have some feelings about that, DiBiase. What? Hey, you've never sounded better. Why don't you just go down to the ring and stay there forever? Look at this. Oh, here we go. End of the trail here. Well, this is what it could be like next weekend on World Wrestling Federation Superstars. That could be one of the Head Shrinkers. Oh, look at this. Imagine the impact coming down there. Good night, nurse. These guys are devastated. They have put it all together, and it's all money motivated. They want to bring gold to the corporation, and DiBiase obviously willing to pay big bucks for whomever brings gold to the corporation, whether it be Tatanka or Bam Bam or King Kong Bundy or any other corporate member. He's willing to pay those greenbacks right there. Live event news coming.
What lies ahead for the WWF champion?
Contest is scheduled.
And of course, what lies ahead, ladies and gentlemen, notwithstanding the Royal Rumble, what lies ahead for Diesel is what's going to happen this Sunday night in the Meadowlands and this Monday in Madison Square Garden. Talk about a conspiracy. Shawn Michaels even said himself he would do anything to take the title away from Diesel. Michaels, along with Double J, Jeff Jarrett, and the Roadie, attempting to do just that. And don't be surprised if they're not successful here in the New York City area. And of course, the Hitman Bret Hart on the same card, the Hitman in the no-holds-barred matchup to meet his brother Owen. The Undertaker. How about this for a tremendous counter? The Undertaker against Native American Tatanka. Lex Luger and the British Bulldog. What a tag team that is against huge King Kong Bundy and Bam Bam Bigelow. All that in addition to a great deal more, including the Dumpster, who himself is headed to the Royal Rumble and also headed to this New York City area card as well. We spoke to the Dumpster earlier about the Royal Rumble.
That's right, it's the Royal Rumble. Every man for himself. And the winner gets a shot at the World Wrestling Federation Championship belt at WrestleMania. Let me tell you, this is my kind of match because I'm going to get in there and sling trash in every single direction.
Well, as long as you're slinging trash, Dumpster, on your way out of the ring, here's a guy over here next to me dressed up with a silly-looking crown on and a cape with the... You still have some garbage, I think, left on that cape from some time ago.
Look at this. Oh,
Chris Kanyon connecting there. Series of right hands and a Dumpster spun around, and Kanyon... Hey, wait a minute. This is not boxing. This is supposed to be wrestling. Kanyon with the clenched fist and sending the Dumpster for the ride. Hey, how about that maneuver from the Dumpster? Oh, wait a minute. Kanyon suplex backwards.
I can't believe he was smart enough to pull that maneuver. Let me ask you this. What's the difference between a smart garbage man and Bigfoot?
I have a smart garbage man and Bigfoot.
That's right. Whoa. Bigfoot's been sighted.
Bigfoot has been sighted.
Come on, McMahon. If I got to explain all these...
Take out that stinking crap!
Well, come over here.
Yeah, come on over here, Duke.
I need a new co-host.
Duke setting up Kanyon. And look at this maneuver as you want. A highly impressive maneuver, the cover and the victory. Duke, the Dumpster.
Here is your winner.
Ask you a question, McMahon. Are you in therapy?
What do you mean by that?
I think they might have went a little deep with those sutures.
Sutures?
When they sewed that toupee of yours on. Or wait a minute. Do they still glue those on? That's it. The glue. It seeped through your pores, into your brain. That's it. It's the glue.